你觉得我 make up 还 OK 吗？
可以，你看我。
已经 live 了吗？ Hey guys, I'm right now going live on Facebook to share with you my backstory of how I went from a local trainer in Singapore to a global speaker in, well, the world. So if today you want to learn a little bit about how to brand yourself, you want to learn how to, stand out from the crowd, you want to learn how to get your prospects to chase after you, and you want to get your customers to appreciate you for what you are, what you do. Essentially, you want to be wanted, you want to be highly sought after. You got to watch this Facebook Live. It's going to happen right now. In fact, it's on 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And check this out. So this is the entire setup. So it's pretty cool. There you go. Right. So we're going live. Hey guys, from Facebook, I'm coming to you in a short while. Right, so Instagram, if you guys want the information, you gotta come on right now, swipe up, or just go to facebook.com/upclosewitheric, and we'll have a chat there, okay? See you guys. So how guys, are we on? Hi Zhiyu, hi Ezati, hi media. Now, hi everyone, welcome to the Facebook Live, and I'm going to be sharing with you really quickly in the next 60 minutes the backstory of how I went from local to global. And if you guys are right now first time on Facebook Live, let me just orientate you a little bit. Remember to like this post that you're seeing right now. Do me a favor, like the post. Share it if you can so that more people get to watch this Facebook Live video. The theme for this video, it's all about personal branding. So I am super duper excited to share with you exactly what happened over the last few years that was able to catapult me from the local scene to the global scene. So we're gonna wait for about 1 or 2 more minutes. So right now, just like the post, share the post, and more importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here so that I can see you guys right now. I can say hi to you. Hi Kalev, hi Caroline, hi Wei Feng, hi Ziming, hi Raslan. Guys, can I have the mouse so that I can scroll up? You know what's really cool about this Facebook Live, or what's very cool about you guys, is that I have some of you texting me saying that, Eric, I am gonna make time for this. One of you even texted me and said, Eric, I'm gonna watch Venom right now. You know the Marvel movie Venom? So he actually chose to watch the 5 o'clock one so that he can finish in time to come to Facebook Live. Wow, I'm super super thankful, man. Thanks, man, whoever you are, right? So guys, please help introduce yourself. We're gonna be starting in probably about 30 seconds time. So make sure you say hello. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share this video as well. Okay. And I'm gonna do a very quick Insta story, or more like an Insta Live, to get my followers from Instagram to come and join us over here as well. So give me a second, guys. Gonna be doing this really, really quick. Let's see how it goes. Hey, hi Instagram. So right now I'm on Facebook Live. Check this out. So we are going live as you're watching this video. So for those of you who are interested to know about my backstory of how I went from local to global, and you want to learn how to stand out from the crowd, you want to learn how to get your prospects to chase after you rather than the other way around, you want to be more respected, you want to be more appreciated, come join us right now on this conversation. I have a lot to share with you. It's going to be about 45 minutes and there's going to be plenty of time for Q&A. So all you need to do is just swipe up, or you could just go to Facebook right now, look for Eric Feng, or go to facebook.com/upclosewitheric, and you can also see me live right now on Facebook, okay? So I'm going to be going to have a conversation with the people on Facebook. So quickly, swipe up, all right? We're going to be starting really, really soon. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to share this. All right. Okay. Hi Bajio. Hi Winnie. Hi Swain. Hi Irfan. Hi Ivy. Hi Allison. And yes, hi everyone. Oh, by the way, guys, just to make today's Facebook Live really fun. I got a few giveaways. So if you guys stay all the way to the end, which is 10 o'clock, I have a very special gift to give every single one of you, right? It's a download. So stay all the way to the end, to 10 o'clock for that special download. You will love it. It's going to help you in your personal brand. On top of that, for those of you who are right now here with me, I want to play a game with you. It's to reward people who come on time. So since today's Facebook Live is all about, the journey from going local to from local to global, I'd like you guys to guess how many countries have I spoken in, minus Singapore, of course, because Singapore is home ground, right? How many countries have I spoken in? We're gonna see who are the people later at the end of the show, right, who have got the answer correct, because I have some books to give away, right? So if you're able to guess it, think of a number. I did some homework for you, okay? There are altogether, let me see here. There are altogether 195 countries in the world, okay? 195 countries in this world. My mentor, Frederick Herron, who is a global speaker, he writes a book on how to go global. He has spoken in 65 countries. So the top guy right now in the speaking industry has spoken in 65 countries out of 195, so that's the perspective. I'd like you guys to guess how many countries do you think I have spoken in, and I'm going to reward you if you manage to get it right. Okay, the first 3 that get it right, or the closest to the answer, at the end of the show, I'm also going to be giving you guys a prize. So, well, let's take a look at the screen right now. It is strange, how come sometimes I can't see, oh, okay, here. So, Baggio, answer is 20 to 40, okay, 24. Hi, Alan, Ivy is 22. All right, so who's that who just sent me a comment? Hi, Joyce. Thank you so much for your compliment. Well, hi, Andre. Wow, Andre, where are you watching this Facebook Live? Are you in Russia right now, or are you in Ukraine back home? Hi, Allison. Okay, so Mark is guessing 28. Andre is guessing 10. Nazri 43. Nazri, you think so highly of me. Philip 30, East 1, 28, Sean 26, Mervin 15, Emily 23. Oh my god, Andre, Dubai. Wow, beautiful place. Tiru 28, Nicholas 30. I will not tell you the answer yet. I have calculated. I would later tell you how many countries I've spoken in. I get a bit confused here because there's a camera here, there's a camera here. So I need to look at this camera. So, those of you who just came in, welcome, welcome. We're going to be starting really soon. If you're wondering what is this whole entire Facebook live streaming all about, very simple. If you guys have been following me on Facebook, you'll realize that I just came back from Europe. This is actually my very first time speaking outside of Asia, excluding USA, of course. So this year has been a phenomenal year for me. The world has opened up. And as a professional speaker, being able to speak outside of Asia, it's an affirmation for the work that I've done. And it's the same thing for you guys, In some way, being a professional speaker, being a corporate trainer is very much like being a financial advisor or a real estate agent, because what you are selling is something that is invisible. So how a person feels about you becomes extremely important in the entire buying decision-making process. So to be validated outside of your own country, outside of Asia, it's a huge thing. And likewise for you, when you are validated by high net worth clients, high quality customers, it's a huge validation for you as well. So in today's sharing, I want to share with you exactly how I got myself into Europe, how I got myself into Los Angeles, and behind every story of how I got myself there, there is a lesson, a personal branding lesson that I'd like to share with you as well, okay? So we're going to be starting really soon. And those of you who just came in, please remember to like the video. Please remember to share the video. And most importantly, join me in this little game that I've created, which is guess the number of countries that Eric have spoken. Just to give you a little bit of context, there is 195 countries in the world. My mentor, Frederick Herron, have spoken in 65 countries, which to me is like a lot. So can you guess how many countries I've spoken to? Later on, I will give you an answer, and the lucky 3 of you, the first three of you, or the lucky three of you who get the answer right, you guys will get to win a copy of one of my latest book, The Future of Selling. And it's really cool. It's all in color, and I think you'll love it. It's going to help you close very, very strong in Q4, okay? So I'm going to put the books here. So let's see who's online right now. So, okay, we have hi Joe, hi Raf, hi Ray, Philip, and Kelvin is guessing 30, Philip is guessing 19. Who else? Boo is guessing, Boo is hi, Joyce 12, Nigel 11, Angeline 28. Okay, so that's a lot of you guys guessing different numbers. So later on, you know, I will check, okay? So let's get started with a lot that I want to cover. I think the most important thing that you need to understand when it comes to achieving any goals that you set for yourself is to remember a key principle that everything is created twice. Everything is created twice. First in your mind, then in your reality. I think this is super important. I remember when I joined the speaking industry, it was in 2010. Back then, I was pretty much just an unknown local trainer. To have a class of what, 12 to 15 people is already pretty good. But the problem is, being a local trainer, right? You're essentially an unknown, you know, and you must understand there are so many trainers in Singapore. We are seen as commodities, right? Very much like you guys, right? There's so many financial advisors and insurance agents and real estate agents. Many of our customers see us as a commodity. So what is a commodity? A commodity means that there is a lot of us, which means that we're all fighting for the customer, and power is in the hands of the customer. Power is not in the hands of us. Well, because there's many of us and very little of the customers. So I remember when I first started this career in 2010, I have to beg for business. I have to chase after customers. And it's not a very nice feeling. I remember I had a customer who would haggle with me and say, Eric, you're new, you're unproven, you're inexperienced. I'm going to give you a chance, okay? I'll let you speak at my event, but we have no budget, so we cannot pay you, okay? But it's good for you. It's good for exposure, right? This is what you always tell trainers and speakers. Try to get us to do pro bono, try to get us to do free. So I did it. I did for free, only to realize that they actually do have budget. It's just that they did not give me the budget. They gave it to another speaker, right? So, imagine your customers telling you they have no money, no budget, and then later on they give the money to some other financial advisor. How would you feel? So that was my early days in my speaking career. I also remembered that because I was very young, inexperienced, people would constantly question my credibility, they questioned my age. So it was so difficult. Every time I stepped into the class, back then I was doing a lot of corporate training, most of them, they did not sign up for the program. It's not like you guys, okay? You guys sign up to come for my classes. You guys sign up to come for this Facebook Live. So you want to be there. But many of my corporate clients back then, they are the one that paid for the class. Therefore, the participants who come in, they don't really appreciate the program. They're just forced to come to clock hours. So all of them are like this one, no? All like this one. Head very high up, chin very high, and they look at me, young punk, you know, and they really make my life extremely difficult. So I don't know if you feel that way, but I just want to let you know that you're not alone. All of us started that way. All of us started as being unappreciated. All of us started having to hustle our way to a deal. All of us started being paid very little. All of us started with us chasing after customers. But by the time you're done with this Facebook Live, things are going to change for you when you start implementing the ideas I'm about to share. Right? Get ready to become well-known, get ready to become well-loved, get ready to become well-respected. And the very first thing you've got to take note is everything is created twice. First in your mind, then in your reality. So back then, I already wanted to become a global speaker. So you know what I did? I actually bought myself a world map. All right, I bought it at Vivo City at this store called Nat Geo, and I think you guys can see it, right? So you see the whole screen behind you? You see the whole screen? Right, that is the size of my map. So it's really, really big. It's like from here all the way down to the end, all the way down to the end over here. So it's a very, very big Nat Geo map. I remember it was so big that there was no way I could put it in the lift, so I had to carry it with my father up 14 stories in Woodlands. So back then I stayed in Woodlands. So imagine carrying a big map 14 stories high, right? But I treasure every single moment because I wanted to remember that I slog, I sweat, for me to bring this map into my room, for me to mount it on the wall. And just imagine this, right? Every single morning when I wake up, the very first thing I'll see is the world map. It's the entire freaking world map. And what was really cool about it is every morning I'll just tell myself, I'll look at the map and I go, one day I will get to speak in China. One day I'll get to speak in Vietnam. One day I'll get to speak in Philippines. One day. So every day I was doing vision casting since 2010. That was when I got my map. And I did it for 8 years. It was only in 2013, 3 years later, guys, 3 years later, where my vision casting start to become a reality. So, one of the things I'd like you guys to start thinking about is to write down your perfect customer. Not all customers are good for you. There's a saying that when you try to go after everyone, you end up appealing to no one. So it's extremely important that you have a very clear vision of the type of customers you want. Do you want more customers that are maybe auntie uncles? Do you want more customers that are maybe more family oriented? Do you want customers that appreciate you, they don't question you, they listen to everything that you say? What is it that you want? How would you know that you have met a perfect customer? And let me tell you this, most of us don't. The only metrics that we use is, I hope that they have high disposable income, that's it. Now, that's one of the criteria of your perfect customer, but what other criteria do you want in your perfect customer? Because you cannot see it in your mind how that perfect customer look like, how it feels like when you're interacting with them, what do they say to you. If you cannot even have that in your mind, I guarantee you this, you will never find them. You will never find them. Do you know on my Evernote, I actually write down a list of how I want my perfect customer to look like. I want my perfect customer to be hardworking, to not be lazy, to not look for shortcuts. I want my perfect customers to enjoy learning. I want my perfect customers to be ambitious. I want my perfect customer to appreciate their teachers. I want them to be action-oriented. So I have a whole list, guys, and every day, this is something I do every day. Every day I'll take out my Evernote and I will look at my perfect customer, I'll look at my perfect life, and I'll just daydream for at least a couple of minutes every day in the morning. I'll daydream that perfect vision as I work towards their reality. So guys, that's my number one secret. It's all about vision casting. If you can see it in your mind, it will manifest in your reality. So a lot of times, you guys have not really seen what you want in your career, right? You look at your seniors, you look at people like myself sharing with you what the possibilities, but so what? This is our vision, not yours. You need to, this Sunday, right, this weekend, take a piece of paper and write down exactly how would a perfect customer look like, how would your career look like in a way that will make you very excited. Some of you are family oriented, which means that you don't work every day. You want to be able to have an off day every week. You want to be able to spend time at a church. You want to be able to spend time with your kids. You want to travel around the world and be a speaker as well. I don't know, right? What kind of career do you want? Write it down, because you cannot create a personal brand for yourself if you do not even know the kind of future that you want. Get it? So that's secret number one. Okay, so I'm going to pause there for a moment. Oh my God, we have so many more of you who just came online. So guys, those of you who just came online, hello. Wait, I should be looking here, right? I'm just looking at the screen because that's where I can see your comments. So let's see who else is online. Hi Barry, hi Abel, hi Abby, hi Estella, hi Singy, hi Germania, hi Stanley. So some people, Carmen is asking, what's this number all about? So Carmen, when we started at 9 o'clock, I threw a contest, a game to the people who are on Facebook Live right now. I asked them, how to guess how many countries I've spoken in, minus Singapore. And the 3 of you who get the answer correctly, or the first 3 that get the answer correctly, will get to win a copy of my latest book, The Future of Selling, right? So hard copy, the books just arrived. So that's the reason why. Guys, could you also do me a very big favor? Could you right now go onto your Facebook and help me like this particular Facebook Live? It will help me a lot, because every time you like this video, it means that many more people will have the chance to see this video. The only reason why I want to do this, and I do it right now in the 3rd day of October, is because I want to send some positive vibes to you. I want to motivate you. I want to energize you for you to run and to end this quarter really, really strong. So yes, thank you very much, guys. So could you guys please help me like this video right now, this Facebook Live video? Okay, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Help me like this video. Hi, Michael from Thailand. Sawadee Krap. Michael, do you know something? Michael, I'm actually flying to Bangkok tomorrow. Right, I'm speaking at an event on Friday. So please connect with me. Private message me on Facebook. Who knows? I might be able to get a chance to meet you in person. Hi, Johnny. Johnny from Indonesia. Really good to see you guys. So, and hi, April. Hi, Lerorik. Hey, Lerorik. I know Lerorik from a long time ago. Thank you very much, April. Thank you very much, Mark. Big fan, Mark. I really appreciate you. He was with me every step of the way in my career. So, now, guys. So at this point of time, I'd like to move on to share with you 3 personal branding principles. Earlier on, it's really just something that I feel is an overarching secret, right? That you need to be very clear about the kind of customers you want to attract. Personal brand is all about communicating who you are, what you stand for, and then attracting the kind of people that you want. So most of the time when we work on our personal brand, we start by telling people who we are, which is okay. But I feel that what's more important is to first decide the kind of career you want, the kind of customers you want, the kind of life you want. And then you ask yourself, who do you need to be in order to start attracting that kind of perfect customer, the kind of perfect career, the kind of perfect life? Get it? So start from who do you want to attract, and then ask yourself who you want to be. So right now, I'm going to spend some time sharing with you some of the branding principles, and this principle are all tagged to a country. So every country I went to happened because I did something right, sometimes accidentally, but I did something right that led me to be able to go to that particular country. So I want to crystallize the lesson so that you can apply it in your own career as well. So I have a story to share for Prague. I have a story to share for Budapest. I have a story to share for Los Angeles. So right now the floor is yours. I'd like you guys to key in a city, all right? Prague, Budapest, or Los Angeles. You can just put LA. So by putting down the country, the city, I would then share that principle first. Now I promise you at the end of the Facebook Live, I will share all 3 principles, okay? But I just want you guys to take control of this. Let me know which one you want me to share. So right now, on the comments, let me know which country do you like, which city do you like me to focus on? Do you want Prague? Do you want LA? Or do you want Budapest? I'm gonna work with you. LA. Hi Alfred Neto. I think your birthday is just a couple of days ago, so happy birthday to you. See you really soon in Malaysia, okay? Okay, well, it's pretty obvious. Almost every single one of you put LA. I see a little bit of Budapest. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna start with LA, okay? So let's see what I have for you for LA. So let me see. Now, let me tell you how I got to LA, okay? So what happened is I have been following this influencer called Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk could be like my spiritual mentor. Because I only shake his hand one time only. But he's somebody that I admire, I learn from. A lot of the things that you see me do, it came from watching him and being inspired by him. So Gary organized a conference in US. I can't remember which city, but the conference is called Agent 2020. So it's a conference for real estate agents and insurance agents and car salesmen. So anybody that does B2C. Business to consumer, right? So he did a conference, and I paid attention to the conference. So I was following the hashtags, and I connected with every speaker in that conference. So all I did was I went to Instagram, I looked for the hashtag Agent 2020, which is an event. I click on it, and I started paying attention to who are the speakers. And then what I did is I messaged them, and I just say hi, right? Because I always believe that nothing ever gets done unless you expand your network. So if I want to go global, then I need to have a global network, right? Because if all my friends are from Singapore, then all the business I'm going to get will be from Singapore. So if you guys want to start going after high net worth customers or mass affluent customers, don't think of customer first. Think of friends. Think of acquaintance. Because You need to immerse yourself into their world to understand them. If you want to catch monkeys, you need to look like a monkey or behave like a banana, right? But you never try to catch a monkey first. You need to look like one, or you need to integrate yourself into their world. So that was what I did. I wanted to integrate myself into the world of insurance agents and real estate agents in USA. And of course, I followed the insurance agents there, but I also followed the speakers there, and I started, staying in touch with them. I like their posts, I comment on their posts, I follow them. No spam, okay? Everything was organic. And slowly but surely, they started to take notice of me, and they started to talk to me, find out what I do. One of them was Sina, right? Sina is from Iran, but he's now based in LA, and he was one of the speakers over there. In fact, recently he was being flown to Taiwan to speak at Gamma as well. So I connected with him, and he started going to my Instagram page, and he started paying attention to my content. So he started noticing that, hey, this young man, he is actually a sales guy, right? He's been teaching a lot about sales, marketing, and personal branding. He started consuming my content, and somehow the things that I said make sense to him. And he messaged me and said, Eric, I'm running a conference in May, and I would love to fly you down from Singapore to LA to speak to insurance agents, real estate agents from the Orange County area. And I said, yes, in a heartbeat, right? And that was how I got the deal. So let me break it down a little bit for you, okay? Step number one is you need to start hanging out with the people that you want to sell to. Number one, you need to start hanging out with the people that you want to sell to, because if you're not even in front of them, you're not even top of their mind, then you have already lost the deal, right? So attention is extremely important. Before you can even get them to spend time with you, before you can even get them to trust you, before you can get them to be open to your influence, they need to start paying attention to you. So how do you get them to pay attention to you? You follow them on social media. That's one of the fastest way that you can get involved in their world. So if you were with me on MDRT Days Singapore, I taught you guys a very simple trick, right? Where you can start grouping all your customers, grouping all your prospects into a Facebook list. And then every single day, you will go to the list and spend 5 minutes liking their posts, commenting their posts, sharing their stuff, so that they are aware about you. Because you never know when people are ready to buy. You never know that. But all you know is when they are ready to buy, you are first in their mind. But how can you be first in their mind if you're not even appearing in front of them for long, right? So that's step number one. You need to integrate yourself in their life. You need to keep staying in touch with them. And social media is one of the easiest, powerful way you can stay in touch with them. Number two, you need to have a place online where people can get to know you. Let me repeat that. You need to be on a platform where people can get to know you. Now, so obviously you can have a website, right? That's really extreme, but that's one cool way that you can introduce yourself. Number two, which I feel is the easiest one, is to simply have a social media platform. Do you know that today your social media page is your virtual digital name card? Let me repeat that. Your social media page is essentially your digital name card. So let's say, for example, I follow you on social media. I saw you liking my post, and I started clicking on you. I'm going to start finding out who you are. This is your zero moment of truth. This is the point where you get a chance to make a positive digital impression to your potential customer. Same thing goes with going for an offline event. You go to an offline event, you say hi, you chit-chat. And then, you see, sometimes it's very awkward for you to introduce yourself that you're an insurance agent or financial advisor, because it's not appropriate to do that maybe at a birthday party, right? But you could casually ask them to to join you on your Facebook page. Check, are they active on Facebook? If they say yes, you say, hey, let's stay in touch on Facebook. And then when they add you on Facebook, they would already see what you do. And my question is, are the posts on Facebook putting you in good light? Are the posts on Facebook putting you in good light? Does your post communicate, number one, why you joined this business? Does the post on your Facebook account tell me about your values? Because this is actually what helps you connect with your prospects. Like what are your values? Are you a family-oriented person? Are you someone that cares a lot about freedom? Who are you? And number three, Are you somebody who is knowledgeable? Can you solve problems? Can you answer burning questions? Can you clarify misconceptions? So your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your LinkedIn page are tools that you can use to help people get to know you at a distance, right? It is your way of creating a positive digital impression. But unfortunately, most of us don't have a social media presence. That's the reason why you don't get a chance to help your potential customers get to know you. So even if you keep staying in touch with them, but there's no way for them to get to know you, to be impressed with you, it will not lead to a sale. So there are two things that you need to take note here, okay? Number one is pay attention to who you want to sell to, who you want as your customers, get yourself involved in their life, but make sure that you always leave a hook behind, which is your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your LinkedIn page, maybe for some of you even your YouTube page, where they can check you out. And then when they check you out, write this down, okay? When they check you out, they must know why you joined this profession. They must know what are your personal core values. They must know that you are a very knowledgeable person. They must know who are your customers. Because once they have all this information in their head, the next time round when they have a demand, they have a need for you, you are going to be first in their mind. And that was exactly what happened for me, and that was why I was able to get to LA, because it's not as if Sina go onto my Instagram, I talked to him, and immediately I told Sina, could you please invite me to LA? It doesn't work that way. You need to attract people to invite you for a sales appointment, right? It's more powerful that way. So you need to get involved in their life and then communicate who you are on your Facebook profile. So that's the reason why if you're watching this, you need to create a presence on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, guys. You need to create presence. And right now, I am actually going to key in a link for you, okay? I'm going to key in a link for you. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Guys, how do I type something? Do you know how to do it? Oh, I have to do it from my Facebook, is it? So guys, right now, I'm actually going to give you a link where you guys can download this checklist. For some of you, you may have already seen the influencer checklist. For maybe for most of you, you download it, but you never really review it. But I want you to really spend some time this weekend. Okay, I know you guys are busy right now, but I want you to spend some time, maybe tomorrow morning, to go over this free influencer checklist where I'm going to show you the 7 steps of how you build your presence on social media. Okay, so I'm going to go in right now and I'm going to key in here. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so the URL is tinyurl.com/influencer checklist.com. Okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, wrong. tinyurl.com/influencer checklist. So this is where you guys need to go to download the checklist, and it will tell you exactly how you should build your personal brand on social media. Okay, so guys, go read it. So at this point of time, for those of you who just came in, oh my God, okay, we have more people coming online right now. So hi guys, and please let me know right now, which one you want me to cover. Do you want me to cover Prague, or do you want me to cover Budapest? For those of you who just joined us, my name is Eric, and I'm actually sharing with them the behind the scenes of how I managed to hustle my way to these beautiful countries, Hungary, Budapest, Czech Republic, Prague, and Los Angeles, USA. So there were very specific things that I did that got me to those countries, and I want to share that with you because you could use the same principles, the same strategies to help you become more well-known, become more well-loved, become more well-respected. So we've covered LA. If you guys just join us, later on I will post it as a replay. You can go watch it, okay? And remember, like this post, help me share this video with as many people as possible. That's the best way you could thank me. People always say, when I do things like that, they will say, hey Eric, thank you so much. And I will tell you the best way to thank me is to share me and to share my videos with all your friends. Because, as a teacher, right, we get the most satisfaction for knowing that we have helped a lot of people. Okay? So please do that for me while I drink some water. And okay, those of you who are like thinking, right, what's this number about? So I was playing a little game with those of you who came very early just now. I want you guys to guess how many countries have I spoken in so far, minus Singapore. And the 3 of you who got the answer correct, you'll get to win a copy of my book. All right, so that's why you see those numbers there. So anyway, let's check. Let's check in with you. Please tell me, which country would you guys like me to start? Is it Budapest or Prague? Let's just Bu Prague, Niger, thanks. Bu Prague, I have no idea what that means. I mean, I know you're just combining it, right? Okay, let's see. If I scan this whole thing, I see Budapest. Okay, so I'm gonna do Budapest. Let me check. Budapest. Now, Budapest was actually like this. Do you guys know there's this guy very well known in the insurance world called Sanjay Tolani, right? I met him I think about 2 years ago. I was passing by what's that country? His home, Dubai. I was passing by Dubai and he was on my phone book. So I messaged him. I said, hey, let's hang out. And next thing you know, we had similar values. We are very passionate about the financial service industry. And I told him, I said, hey, you know what? You should really come to Singapore. I will introduce you to my following and we should do something together, right? Since he's an expert when it comes to being able to sell to high net worth. He's very good at the technical aspects of financial planning. So I said, you see, you can teach them your knowledge about how do you close big cases, big policies. But I can help them attract these customers to them, because you can learn all these technical financial planning skills, but if you cannot win, you cannot brand yourself, you cannot get them to come and see you, then whatever that Sanjay teach you is also no point, right? So he agreed, and that's why 2 years ago we came together and we did a couple of things together. And right now, he's quite a phenomenon in Asia, so I'm very happy for him. Sanjay, if you're watching this, congrats, very proud of you. So anyway, Budapest came out of a recommendation from Sanjay, right? Because Sanjay was very good friends with this guy called Attila. Attila is also a financial advisor, but he spoke at MDRT, and he's a TOT, by the way, right? Top of the table. And so he's quite a amazing figure in the insurance world, at least in Europe. So somehow or other, Attila was running a Budapest Insurance Congress and he was looking for speakers, and Sanjay was like, hey, you know what? You should really get Eric from Singapore to come and speak for you. This is Eric's book, so he kind of shared my book with Attila. Attila loved what he saw, loved what he read, and then he dropped me a message. One day we hit it off, we spoke, and next thing you know, I flew to Budapest, I think about a month ago, and it was my very first time in Hungary. I was amazed by how beautiful the country is. There's Buda, there's Pest. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen all those things. But here's the lesson. The lesson is this, right? It's about your network. So earlier on, I talked about understanding your customers, right? And then making sure that you integrate yourself in their world. But the second thing is, you also need to understand who are your potential allies. What do I mean by allies? Allies are people that serve the same market as you, but they are not your competition. So for example, for some of you, real estate agents could potentially be your allies. I remember I have one mentee who specialized in the special needs families, and he was able to collaborate with doctors, psychologists, to be able to write a book, and that book is to help autistic kids. And this book was able to help him generate a lot of leads as well from the databases of the people that he's collaborating with. So these guys have to share the same customers base with him, but there's no conflict of interest. So likewise, remember about 2 years ago, I actually put a list together of people whom I feel that in time to come would be able to collaborate with me, right? These are part of my strategic network. They are potential allies. They are people whom can refer me, can recommend me, and these are high quality people. But high quality people means that it takes time for you to build relationships with them. And so I have a list. Sanjay was one of them, and I really like him a lot. And so I spent time with him, and without me asking for that referral, he gave it to me. So guys, the same thing for you. You need to start looking out for people who can refer to you. They may not be your customers, but they share the same customer base with you, and there will be possibility in future where you guys can share the database and you guys can add value by combining your expertise together. So you need to look out for these people and start building relationships with them. Just forget about telling them that you want to collaborate, okay? It's too soon. Just spend time with them and see whether you guys share the same values. Because, there will always be, once you get popular, right, there will always be people who will knock your doors and say, I want to collaborate with you, right? But I've made so many mistakes along the way that just because the person is influential, just because the person share very similar target market with you, doesn't mean that you should collaborate with them. Because if the two of you doesn't share similar values, there's going to be a lot of conflict later on, and it's going to create a lot of problems. So remember that before you start signing deals with people or you start collaborating with people, make sure that you get to know them, make sure that they share the same values with you. So there you go. In a nutshell, that was how I got the deal from Budapest. It was through my strategic network. And these days, right, I realized something. If I want to get more global deals, I need to hang out with people who have a global perspective. They might not necessarily be global speakers, but they are people who have worked globally. They have spent time in Europe, they have spent time in US. That's the reason why till today, even though I'm spending about 60-70% of my time serving you guys, but 30% of my time is actually spent doing private coaching for CEOs in countries that's not even in Asia. Spending time doing corporate training with multinational companies. In fact, I have been working with a French company for the last 6 years, and this French company have took me to so many places, and this year they're going to take me to Shanghai. And it's because of my network of people who have traveled so much, who have a global perspective. They helped me realize that I'm a frog in the well, and they got me to go read up more, study more, and understand about different cultures. And as you start growing as an individual, as you start growing with a perspective about the world, you will start to attract customers that are also global. Because when you open your mouth and you start talking, right, you realize that, hey, you're not frog in the well. You understand what are some of the cultures in your country. You start to understand some of the key trends that affect things around the world. And all of a sudden, the things that you teach start to have a global perspective. You become useful, you become practical, you become valuable to them, and that's how you grow. So it's the very same thing, guys. When you build a strategic network, don't be so worried about getting business. Worry about getting yourself to their level in terms of knowledge, in terms of understanding the trends, okay? Because as you grow, right, your influence will grow as well. So that was how I got the Budapest deal. All right, are you guys following so far? All right, so those of you who just came up, say hi. I'm gonna see who you guys are. Thank you, Mark. Oh, yes, Mark, thank you for bringing him in. Love you, I love him. Power combined, no horse run. Bo bei zao, that's something like a Hokkien thing, right? So, hi, Henry. Those of you who just came in, you have not said hi yet. Could you please say hi, because I want to get to know you. And hi, Kathleen. Hi, Henry. Hi, Daniel. And Nigel, right? Edward, Shaharim. Who else is online? Hi, Irene. Good to see you. There's a lot of you guys online right now, so it's very cool, right? You see, guys, the power of social media, man, the power of internet, the power of Wi-Fi. So today I might be in Singapore, you guys might be in different countries, we might be doing different things, but today at 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, we get to hang out for a Facebook Live. So I'm really, really excited with technology. So guys, remember this, okay? Technology, internet, artificial intelligence, they're not there to destroy you. They're there to disrupt, yes, but it's not a bad thing because it forces you to evolve, all right? So remember this, leverage on it. Disruption is like a wave. You can either ride on it or you can sink. And the key right now is, now that you know that technology is coming, social media is getting more and more popular, instead of fearing it, you should embrace it, learn it. It can get messy, but it's okay. You have time to learn. You have about 1 to 2 years to learn how to embrace social media, how to ride on social media. So don't be afraid of it. Use it, test it. 1 year ago, I'm not doing Facebook Live, right? 1 year ago, I'm not producing videos. 1 year ago, I'm not speaking in Europe or US. Everything started from me experimenting. Just remember this, to start, you don't have to be good, but to be good, you have to start. So, get used to technology, try, read, research, okay? Spend more time with me. I will introduce all this new technology to you. I'll share with you how you use it, okay? Hi Amit, hi Stephanie, hi Jackie Santos, hi Amy, hi Bill, and there's Farah as well. And hi Jessica, watching from CDO Philippines. What's CDO? What does it mean? What does CDO means? Someone said didn't say hi to me. Who's that? Hi, Kahit. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. Okay. Okay, I have one more tip for you. I have one more principle for you. Let's do a time check. It is right now 9:42. So good. I have one last tip for you, and that is Prague. Prague, guys. I've never imagined that I would ever go to Czech Republic to speak. I mean, to go there and travel maybe one day, right? Lin Junjie did his 修炼爱情, right? I think at Prague, you know. So I've always wanted to go. Prague is one of the most romantic cities in the world. So it was a dream come true for me to actually be flown to Prague. Now let me tell you how I got Prague. This is an interesting one. So CDO is Kanganyan, the Oro City. Oh my God, Jessica, I just want you to know that in January I've been invited to speak at Kanganyan, the Oro City. I'm actually going to be speaking there. I didn't know that in short it's called CDO. So I'll see you in January. Text me so I can tell you when, and I look forward to connect with you, okay? Amit, any plans for India? The answer is yes. Someone is actually going to be taking me to India next year. So I look for... which part of India are you in? Let me know where you're from, okay? Which part of India? So, hi, oh my God, hi Amy. Amy is a image consultant. I used to work very closely with her in Victoria Junior College and also NUS. Hi Stefan. Stefan is from Czech Republic. Stefan, are you from Broker Consulting? I suspect you are, because that would be the only reason why we are connected, right? Because I've only been to Czech Republic once. Delhi. Well, very high chance I'll be in Delhi. So Delhi and Mumbai actually. So look forward to see you. And Makati City, hopefully I'll get to go there. Guys, you know, it's really amazing. The world is so small. You know something? What makes you think that you guys only need to do business with people in Singapore? I have a mentee of mine who specializes in gathering customers from outside of Singapore, and he brings them to Singapore to sign policies. Alright, so one of his recent customers was from Vietnam, and he sold a $3 million coverage, right? So absolutely possible for you to look for mass affluent who wants to put some of the money in Singapore for some reason. So you need to find them. You can find them. If a little Singapore local boy, literally unknown, inexperienced, speaks Singlish, doesn't really speak like, you know, American British accent, could go around the world to speak, to train, to teach, to mentor, then you have absolutely 100% chance to do it. It all starts with desire. And then number two, it starts by understanding your customers, getting involved in their life, and making sure that you have a platform where you can demonstrate your personality, a platform to demonstrate your expertise. And number two, start building your network of potential people who can introduce you to your customers. They may not necessarily be your customers, you see, but these are people who are also connected to your customers. They can introduce you, they can recommend you. So that was the two strategies I've taught you for those of you who just came in. Now I'm going to share with you the last one. Someone is watching from Qatar. Hi Dan, you have a very long name. Dan Libre. You know, I've never spoken in Doha. The closest I've been to Doha would be Dubai. And I would love to go to Doha one day. So if there's a chance, take me there, okay? And who else? Who else is here? Hi Puha. Oh my God, I know Puha. I know Puha on my first year as a trainer. I was training in Civil Service College. He was one of the guys from the ministry, and he has always been following me ever since then. I think Puha was in New York, if I'm not wrong. Are you back in Singapore? Angeline, Eric, so this is what Angeline is saying. Can't wait to see you at Great Eastern Finance Sprint Seminar. I'm so excited to hear you sharing. Oh my God, Angeline, and if any one of you are from Great Eastern Malaysia, could you please say hi to me? Like, let me know you're from Great Eastern Malaysia. I have a very powerful message that I want to share from the bottom of my heart. I will be plucking out a lot of my history, a lot of my challenge, my struggles, my conflicts. Oh my God, it's something that I'm not used to sharing, but I'll be sharing them with you. So I look forward to see you guys next week, 10th of October, okay? And hi Martin from Czech Republic as well. Hi Barry. And I just love connecting with you guys. Hi Oit, Oi YT, Mr. Oi, and many more of you guys, okay? So let me very quickly right now share with you about the last idea, Prague. Prague is very, very interesting, guys. So interesting. Let me drink some water first. How much time do I have? I have another 15 more minutes, more than enough time to tell this story. Okay, so this is how Prague happened. Number one, in 2014, I spoke at MDRT Day Experience. MDRT Day Experience 2014, Malaysia. If you guys were there in 2014, could you like do a hand raising, you know? Let me know if you guys were there. But yes, in 2014, I was speaking at MDRT Experience, third day. And the CEO and the chairperson of this company called Broker Consulting came in to the hall, right? I was already speaking, and he told me this story, right, in person that day. He said, Eric, we had a long night the night before. We had our company events and all that, so we were like tired, but and we said to ourselves that we're gonna give this young guy 5 minutes. 5 minutes, he said. We're gonna give this young guy 5 minutes. If 5 minutes he doesn't make sense, he's boring or whatever, we're just gonna walk out. So that was the chairperson saying that, okay? And then he sat down, listened to me speak for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes he turned and looked at his colleague that was sitting beside him, and his colleague, he says this, okay, I quote him, "My colleague was mesmerized by you." My colleague was mesmerized by you. He was glued to you, and he was listening. He was leaning in, and he said that the only thing that day that crossed his mind was, I want to bring this young man to my home one day. And his home was in Prague, Czech Republic. So that was in 2014. I did not know about it. I spoke. There were 6,000 people. Who would have figured that there were 2 people from Czech Republic? But the truth of the matter is, I made an impact to them. They were impressed. And next thing you know, 3 years later, last year, in 2017, December, someone sent a message to me and say, hey, our bosses saw you in 2014. We love it. We would love to invite you to our 20th anniversary. Could you speak for us? And I didn't even look at the date. I just say yes, yes, yes. And I told my PA, I said, you clear everything because I want to make sure I speak in Prague. So guys, this was it. Sometimes the best form of personal branding, the best form of marketing is simply to be good at what you do. This is something that I hold very dearly in my heart, and that is, be so good at what you do that the world cannot ignore you. Be so good at what you do that the world cannot ignore you. And somehow or other, they love what they see, and that's why I got hired. So that's the same thing for you guys. Do you know that every sales appointment that you go to is an opportunity for you to impress your customers, so much so that without you asking for a referral, they would give it to you. So my question to you is this: have you done something impressive at your sales appointments? Have you done something different at your sales appointment? Have you done something so amazing that your customers cannot help but to refer you to their friends and family members? Do you have something positive for them to talk about? So this is something I'd really like you to reflect on yourself. That, instead of just going to a sales appointment and doing your standard fact find, doing your standard product pitching, I'd like to invite you to really spend some time and reflect and ask yourself, how could you do your sales appointment differently? Could you do it in a way that would impress your customers so much so that without you asking for a referral, they would already give it to you? And that would be my idea for you. That's something I'd like you guys to think about, for this coming weekend. All right, think about. In fact, you know what you can do? You can start reflecting on your past sales. Start thinking about all the past businesses that you have done. Successful appointments. Give a call to your customer, right? Make time for your customer and say, hey, James, this is Eric here. Do you have a minute? James will say, why? You say, James, I am working on myself. I'm working to be a better financial advisor. I'm working to be a better insurance agent, and I need your help. So James will say, what? You say, James, back then, 6 months ago, when you signed up with me, when you bought something from me, could you tell me why? Was there something I did different? Was there something I did better that got you to trust me, that got you to want to work with me? So I need you to let your customers tell you, what is it that you did different? what is it that you did better than everybody else? Because your customers know best, right? You don't know best because you never know what you did sometimes, right? But your customers know. So ask all your customers why. In fact, the more specific, the better. Is it a question that you ask? Is it something that you did? It must be an action that you can duplicate, okay? Find out what that is, and then start talking to your top 30 customers, your top 50 customers if you're hungry. And I guarantee you this, once you put down all the 30 and 50 things that you did, there would be a pattern. And based on that, you start doing those things in your future sales appointments so that you can repeat your success. You know, a lot of times, right, guys, because we do not reflect on our experiences, we never get a chance to repeat our success. So remember this, okay? To succeed is not about gaining experiences. To succeed is about reflecting on your experiences. So you got to know why you were able to win this deal. Because if you do not know exactly what you say or not say, if you do not know exactly what you did or not do that get you the sale, I guarantee you this, you will never get a sale. You'll never get a sale. Got it? So that's the last piece of advice for you. Be so good at what you do that the world cannot ignore you. But how do you know that you're good? Your customers will tell you. Your customers will tell you why they buy from you. Your prospects will tell you why they didn't buy from you. Either way, it's a learning opportunity. So the trick is, do not be a know-it-all, be a learn-it-all, right? So that's my 2 cents worth of comments and sharing for you. Let's check in with you. Let's see how you, oh my God. Yeah, be so good at what you do that the world cannot ignore you. That would be the quote of today's Facebook Live session, right? So I'm glad that it stick with you guys. And you see, I'm not just telling you in a superficial way that you got to be good. Just by telling you got to be good, you have no idea how to do it. Your customers will tell you how to be good. And you've already been good in your own most natural form. It's just that you never reflect on all your successful cases. You never reflect on all your failed cases. You never do that. You just keep moving on. And so everything becomes luck, a game of luck. Sometimes if you are in a good mood, you can close the deal. Sometimes if all the stars align, you can close the deal. I do not want it to be like that. Success can be duplicated if you know exactly what actions you took that get you to that success. I know. That's why I know I can continue prospering in different countries. But do you know what is it that helped you land your big sales? Because if you do not know, you will never be able to duplicate your success, right? So start with this simple action of calling your top customers or calling your recent 30 customers and ask them, why did they buy from you? What exactly you do? And then since you're already on a call with them, you collect the information and then you ask them, do you know of somebody who might also treasure that piece of advice, all right? And then you get your referral. You never know that, okay? So, if you see me, I'm like perspiring right now because the room is a little bit hot, and so pardon me if I keep like adjusting my hair. All right. Hi Joe. Yes, can't wait to see you in the coming Great Eastern Malaysia. Yeah, absolutely right. To succeed is to reflect on your experiences. Yes, guys. Your success does not come from your experiences. Your success comes from reflecting on your experiences. Okay. So, and one of you were right to start. You don't have to be good, but to be good, you have to start. Yeah, that was what I shared with you earlier on. So yeah, guys, I've dropped a lot of gold for you guys. It's up to you to decide what you want to pick. And you know, guys, I'm coming to the end of my Facebook Live. We have 4 more minutes, and I hope that you guys have gotten a lot out of this very casual, informal sharing. And but I just want to let you know, even though it's informal, right? I really treasure this and I don't want to screw it up. So I actually, you know, prepare what I want to say. All the things that are in bold are the key messages. I know it's casual, right? But I don't want to waste your time. I want to make sure that you have a good 60 minutes. So sometimes when you put a little bit of heart involved and when you get positive response like what I'm getting from you guys, it just makes me want to do more. So at this point of time, I also want to thank you guys for your attention. I want to thank you guys for all the positive words that you've been saying to your friends, to your bosses, and that's the reason why I was able to go global. I will never forget that you played a very important part in my career. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. So if I ever make a mistake, if I ever done anything, I have no idea if I've done anything wrong. Okay, but if one day I've done something wrong, I beg for your forgiveness. I beg that you could be open to forgive, and more importantly, that you're always open to learn and you're open to run fast with me. Okay. I really want to do more Facebook Live. In fact, I would love to do it every month if possible, right? Regardless of whichever country I'm in. So could you guys do me a big favor right now? Do me a big favor, okay? What I'd like you guys to do, oh, thank you, Abu. Thank you so much. Abu is saying that this 1 hour is my best 1 hour. All right, no one is perfect, but you're great. Thank you. I love that, Kathleen. Hi, Bernie. You're most welcome. Nazri, this is my first session with you and I learned a lot. Look forward to your future sessions. No problem. So guys, here's what I'd like you guys to do, okay? Right now. If I were to do one more Facebook Live next, maybe 2 weeks time, okay? Or next month, especially because this is your last quarter, guys. I want to help you hit your sales targets. I want you to help you qualify for MDRT, COT, or TOT. So could you please take 1 minute right now and tell me, what is it that you would love me to cover or love me to talk about in the next Facebook Live session. So today's Facebook Live session was about personal branding. How about the next Facebook Live session? What would you want me to talk about? All right, just put it there. I'll wait for you and I'll play some music. So let me know what you think. Da, da, da. Jacqueline, that's fine. If you missed it, don't worry. If you can actually check through the comments because your colleagues or your friends, my followers, have very kindly summarized a lot of things I've thought. But if not, I'm going to be replaying. I'm going to post this very, very soon so you can watch it, okay? You will love this 60 minutes. For the rest of you, if you're watching this, please let me know right now. What do you guys think? What should I be posting on... what should I be doing, right? What should I be covering for the next Facebook Live? Should I do one more? What would you want me to talk about? Oh my God, guys. I got 336 comments. I have no idea how I'm going to finish reading everything. Alright, so how to quickly close big cases. Wow. How to get prospects to meet me. Okay, so something to do with sales, eh? Something to do with sales. All right. Let me think about it. How to create great, helpful content in social media. All right. Hi, Emily. How to hypnotize potential clients. Wow, what a word, hypnotize. Right. So guys, just keep letting me know. For those of you who are going to watch the replay, do send me a comment, all right? Let me know exactly what you would like me to cover so that, for the next session, I can continue to add value to you. But I just want you guys to know your immediate call for action is to go to this website. I've actually pinned it. Let me see if I've pinned it, okay? I don't think I've pinned it yet. So, hey guys, how am I going to find the post that I just did? It's going to be a bit difficult, right? I probably need to post it again. So guys, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to repost the link, which is the influencer checklist, okay? So I'd like you guys to download this branding checklist. Okay, so while you guys are sharing with me what you want me to cover, I want you guys to download this branding checklist so that you can already put what I just shared with you today to practice, okay? So I'm gonna pin it. There's no way I can't pin it though. Oh wait, have. Okay, pinned comment, okay. Got it, guys, I already pinned the comment. So remember to download this branding checklist, okay? It's a 7 steps PDF, it's in mobile version, it's in PC version. Plus, it comes with a video walkthrough, so you will love what I've just shared with you, okay? And obviously, also let me know, someone's talking about referrals, so how to attract prospects in high net worth, and well, cool. Most likely, I would think about people that I can invite to join me on this show so that I can pick their brain and get them to share with you, okay? So give me some time, but yes, I very much would love to do this for you. So last thing, remember just now I started with a game asking you to guess how many countries I've spoken in, and there are altogether 195 countries in the world. And my mentor, Frederick Heron, has spoken in 65 countries. I am right now going to tell you how many countries I've spoken in, and then we're going to count together, okay? So these are the countries: Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Brunei, Macau, USA, Hungary, Czech Republic, and Japan. So Philip, how many is it? I think it's 27. I think it's 27, guys. Let me see, or is it 17? I think it's 17 or maybe 27. Let's check. So that's Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Brunei, Hungary, Czech Republic, and Japan. So the answer is 17. Woohoo! All right, so it's in the Bible world, 17 is victory, you know that. Woohoo! So anyway, I would give me some time. There is 335 comments right now, so I'm gonna take a while. I will get my PA to help me look for the first 3 of you who have written down 17. Those of you who gave me like 25, 30, 40, thank you very much. Thank you for vision casting for me. Yes, one day I will get there, okay? Once we find out who are the first 17 that has replied, we would text you or private message you on Facebook, and then we will get you your address and we will send you this full color book, right? The Future of Selling. And this book, I'm going to share with you the 7 outdated sales practices. I'm also going to share with you 7 new world selling rules that's going to help you dominate your industry. So guys, thank you very much. Terima kasih. 谢谢. Gozamitas. Ohayo gozaimasu. No, arigato gozaimasu. That's all I know. Thank you very much. And have a good night. I'm going to continue recording more videos for you. So please guys, do me a favor. Remember to like this video. Remember to share this video. And at some point in the video, you're able to click on the button that says notification turn on. So the next time round when I do more Facebook Live videos, in case you missed it, you will actually still be able to watch the recording, okay? So remember to look out for, if you just scroll down the video, there'll be a button that says be notified for future Facebook Live video. Remember to check that button, okay? So thank you guys very much. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, we're good. How do I switch it off? Where do I pause? No, I can't pause here. Good night, guys. Lucky 17, yeah. Maraming salamat po. That must be Filipino language. Must be I think it's thank you also in their language. Hi Marvin, you're most welcome. Hey, we are still going live though. Oh, stop here. Okay.